Welcome back to Argentina for Dakar 2011. In the big boys, it was the Kamaz truck of Ferdows Kabarov taking today's stage win. But in the overall picture, there's only a 22-second advantage between first and third. With his two-stage win, Cyril Dupre holds a 2.5-minute advantage over Mark Coma in the bikes. Jonah Street holding strong in 7th place, and American Quinn Cody in 13th. A perfect Dakar so far for Carlos Sainz. He holds a 3-minute advantage over Stefan Petterhansel. A disappointing day for the Americans. Mark Miller in 16th. Robbie Gordon drops back to 21st.
Time now to get some post-race perspective from our Versus teammate on site, Gernot Bauer. Gernot, let's start with KTM factory riders Cyril Dupre and Mark Coma. Both men have won the Dakar, and both riders have been working on their new 450 bikes for about 6 months now. But after 2 stages, does it appear that they're taking different approaches to this race?
Yeah, well, Robbie, indeed it is. It seems to be exactly that way. Even though if you would ask Cyril himself, he would actually deny it, I'm pretty sure about that. But he is riding very aggressive these days compared to Mark Coma, who knows the rally as well inside out, but he is very prudent. He takes it easy, slowly, step by step. There are more than 8,000 kilometers to go, but Cyril Dupre is aware of the fact that it might come down to just a few seconds between the two of them. Both of them are riding on the best bike. Both of them are on a completely different level compared to the others. So every second might count, and Cyril is taking that second wherever he can.
Turning to the cars, it's been a rough start for Americans Mark Miller and Robbie Gordon. Let's start with Miller. He sustained the first dramatic accident of this Dakar. What's the latest on his situation?
Yeah, Mark has had substantial damage to the car. He came in with about 55 minutes behind today's stage winner Carlos Sainz, his teammate. But it's nothing that the mechanics wouldn't be able to fix. I got assured of that. I had a chance to talk to Mark. He is fine. It was just after a rain pause. He was pushing hard, and that is what he learned from the past. He told me earlier before the race started that he wants to push in the beginning, and today one thing came to another, and it just shows how crucial it is in the Dakar to finish first in order to be able to finish first on the podium.
Now, as for Robbie Gordon, why is he having such a hard time in these early stages in Argentina?
Yeah, as far as Robbie is concerned, the first stages are not made for the Hummer. It's a two-wheel drive, so in all the twisting, winding sections of the roads and all the gravel, he is sliding too much. He's always a little bit too much sideways, losing a lot of time. Plus, his navigator, Walsh, he had like a big problem yesterday. It seems to be food poisoning. He was throwing up 5 times in the car, and obviously, if you're reading notes whilst you're coping with a sickness, it can't work. And today, he got stuck in a ditch. He overshot. The Dakar went left and Robbie went straight. Unfortunately, he lost a lot of time, but thanks to the help of the aficionados here on site, he got pulled out, but he lost more than 1 hour. I think for the podium, it will be very, very tough for Robbie Gordon, but then once again, he's a real racer, and in the dunes, everything can happen, so it's not over yet for Robbie Gordon.
Okay, finally, Gernot, what can we expect in tomorrow's stage 3?
It's a very interesting stage that we're going to face tomorrow. It is with a neutralized section in the middle. 500 kilometers will have to be taken on. That's a lot. In the beginning, we're going to see the first sand, really red sand, some clay, muddy parts, cliffs with a nice drive-throughs, and then it's a neutralized section, and then it's a forest section. So lots of danger there with trees, ditches, winding, twisting roads as well. 500 kilometers that can make the first difference before we go into Chile the day after.
Gernot Bauer in Argentina, thank you, my friend. Now let's see what the other traveling crew member, Inez Sainz, has in store for us tomorrow. Inez?
Hi, Robbie. We finally made. We are here in Tucumán, and tomorrow I'm going to show you why they call them the Garden of Argentina. It's amazing. So see you tomorrow.
Gracias, Inez. We'll see you mañana. Well, that'll do it for this busy day 2. Join us again tomorrow for our exclusive same-day coverage of Stage 3, right here on Versus, the home of Dakar 2011.